Welcome back, YouTube. This has Become the Music, and you're with Gary. Tonight I'm checking out the new single from Lorna Shore, dropped about a month ago. This is off their fourth studio album that came out last year, Pain Remains. I've yet to listen to the whole album. I'm trying to do it in stages on this channel, so I'm saving it for you guys. Yeah, so I've seen a couple of Lorna Shore videos so far. I've heard two songs, and both of them were just absolutely devastating. So this is Welcome Back, Oh Sleeping Dreamer, and no idea what to expect. I did a little read in here, and it said Will Ramos and the boys said that they thought this was their most balanced song on the album, light and dark. So everything I've seen so far has been just pretty crushingly brutal, straight ahead stuff with a little bit of symphonic in the background and maybe a little of like soft opening on the guitars and stuff. So, Lorna Shore fans, let's hit this. Welcome back, Oh Sleeping Dreamer on Become the Music. I'm a little afraid again. I don't know, man. So more of a story video here than the other two, which were just in-studio performance. I like those choral operatic things in metal songs. Just gonna stop here. I'm a big fan of medieval music and Gregorian chant and things like that, Baroque music, stuff like that. But yeah, medieval music. So that's actually really cool. That I'm going to back that up just a little bit here. These big choral washes with the strings. It's very dramatic. It's like horror movie soundtrack, you know? Yeah, real soundtrack sound to this, with the strings in the back. Exorcist kind of stuff, you know? Austin Archie, man. What a drummer. Jeez, he's fast. I really like this already. Oh, it's so good. I'm actually going to turn this up. Yeah. Holy. Oh. Oh. Wow. I gotta hear that again. Okay, that was ridiculous. I've never heard a breakdown that early in a song before. Very cool, and man, that was just pummeling. Holy crow. Jeez, so good. Yeah! So good. This could be my favorite one I've heard so far. Oh. So tight. That's not very disturbing. My God. Yeah, that eye thing was pretty creepy, man. Oh. Okay, as a vegan, that's kind of freaking me out. I always forget about the shredding in these songs. That's some good sweeping there, string skipping and stuff, yeah. Cool. Neat. Just gonna stop here for a sec. So Austin Archie in these breakdowns here, he's doing halftime on the kicks, on the double kicks, and then full time. So it's adding a little different dynamic to it. Check it out. Full time and then halftime. That was quarter time, but whatever. I'm exhausted. I like that vocal treatment there. Okay. You Lorna Shore fans, you guys are corrupting me, man. I shouldn't be watching this kind of imagery. I'm kidding. Amazing. Wow. And I think I said this in the first video that I watched, To the Hellfire. I'm drained. Like, that's very visceral gut punch music. I mean, obviously that's what they're going for, right? But it really takes something to focus on that music and you know, pay attention to what they're doing and really bring out the, like, pick out the nuances and stuff. Again, remarkable performance. Austin Archie just slayed that stuff, man. Wow. Wow. Very graphic video. I was not expecting that. I got no problem with that. Whatever. I watch horror movies and stuff like that. But yeah, I could see that being upsetting to some people out there, whatever. It's not for everyone, obviously. And that's okay, Yeah, great stuff. Wow, man, that blew me away again. Holy. I gotta see these guys. I know they just came off a tour not too long ago. They were supporting Mastodon, one of my favorite bands, Mastodon and Gojira, who I really like a lot as well. And I think they're going to Europe. Lorna Shore's doing headlining in Europe with a few different bands. Hopefully they come to my neck of the woods, so I'm sure they will. I just saw Ginger a few weeks ago. Slaughter to Prevail is coming, which I'm super stoked for that, man. That's going to be so fun. Yeah, great stuff. I'm really looking forward to listening to the rest of this album. But as I say, I'm not going to sit down and listen to it until I've checked out everything that's on YouTube so I can share my reactions with you guys. And then I'll dive back into their older stuff as well and kind of see their progression as a band. And I've said this before, but when you're working in this realm, like this level of heaviness, just the aggression and those pummeling, brutal, slow breakdowns, and the speed of the drumming and all that stuff, when you're doing that, where do you go from there? I'm really interested to see where heavy music can evolve to, because obviously this is coming off of, the stuff that's come in the last 5 years. In the last 10 years, we had gent, and before that we had, rap metal and whatever, that kind of stuff, thrash and doom and stoner music and all that stuff. And then there's, Sun O and those kind of stuff, and drone bands and that kind of thing, So these guys are on the edge. This is the cutting edge right here. To my knowledge, I haven't heard anything that can approach this level of extremity, the heaviness and the aggression. And I'm not a huge fan of symphonic stuff for the most part. Like when I listen to some of the European symphonic metal bands, that kind of stuff, it sounds a little, I don't know, a little forced. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm not generally a fan of it. But I like what Lorna Shore is saying with that. I really, as I say at the beginning of the video here, I really like Gregorian chant and like medieval music, stuff like that, right? And they really had that at the beginning and ending of this video with the big choral sweeps and the string sections. It's very dramatic, all that kind of stuff, right? Creating a lot of different textures in the music. So, man, welcome back, Oh Sleeping Dreamer, from 2022's Pain Remains. So thank you very much for joining me with that. And whoever first recommended this band to me, I think I watched Slaughter to Prevail and I was raving about how aggressive it was and the vocals and stuff, and someone said, you got to check out Lorna Shore. A couple people dropped comments like that. So thank you guys for turning me on to this phenomenal band. They're just ripping my face off, man, and that's a good thing in the best way possible. So peace out. I will see you on the next video. Hopefully, thank you for stopping by. My name is Gary. This has Become the Music. And Lorna Shore, thank you once again for sharing your gifts with us. One more thing that I've been thinking about recently with this band is it's always really incredible to me when people like this meet up and put something together, and they all have this vision, and they just happen to find like just the right players, just the right vocalist, just the right drummer, whatever it is, right? I mean, you can look back in history at Black Sabbath and Zeppelin and Motorhead and whatever, and they just happen to find that unit that just meshed so well and had that musical and personal chemistry, and there's tension in what they do to bring dimensions out and all this kind of stuff, right? All my favorite bands, most of them have that. Fish has that, you know, the Jimi Hendrix Experience had that, whatever. Great stuff, man. Lorna Shore. Wonderful. Peace out. Have a good night.